Good morning, everyone. Today we are headed up to Blooming Grove. We had a call sheet come in. Customer said they have an underground 275 gallon tank. Now every time or anytime a customer calls us and they say they have a 275 gallon tank, it's an above ground tank. It's an above ground tank that a contractor buried, you know, obviously to save some money. We try to explain this to the homeowner over the phone. No, it's not an above, it's an underground, and you know, my tank don't leak. So if that tank's been in the ground more than 8 years, it's got holes in it, it's been leaking. This tank said he purchased it and the sellers hired a contractor and they legally decommissioned it in place. So before we even get out there, this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see a horizontal 275 gallon above ground tank with a hole cut in the top. It's gonna be filled with sand. It's gonna have holes in it, and the sand, because they didn't enter the tank and completely clean it like you see us do all the time, all that sand is gonna be contaminated. I tried to explain this to the homeowner to prepare him. Nah, I'm wrong. So we're gonna head out there. I could look stupid in a couple of minutes here, by the way, but pretty sure that's what we're gonna see. And the way that I'm gonna show you that it's an above ground tank, it's gonna have the flanges on it for the legs when we pull it out. So we're gonna head up there now and see that. Good morning, Craig. Kid's always in the best mood. What is this, 18 years and running? Amen. Amazing. It's amazing. So when you're in business, everything's about relationships. The relationships you make, the business relationships, the friends that you make. It's vital to the importance of your life. Getting through the daily grind, figuring stuff out. When things go down, things break, it's important the relationships you have. This guy right here, John from the shop, is amazing. Been a friend of mine, been helping us out for probably 8 years now. The dude can do it all. Best welder I've ever seen. He's got an engineer background. Everything he does is self-taught. Can't say enough about him. And here he is again. We have a problem with the pin in our excavator. We bring it over to him. There he is. And he just grinds this stuff out, figures it out.
For under 10 seconds.
Under 10 seconds. We've been working on this for how long now? There you go. What's the best piece of material we had for that? It was actually the bungee eye hook.
Yeah.
That was the best.
That's what you want. Got that snap on.
Oh, that's what that welder guy uses to break the... to clean a weld, right? Doesn't he?
Oh, needle scaler on the end
of
this?
Yeah, needle scaler. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
needle scaler. All right. I appreciate it, brother. John from the shop.
That's it.
Give him a call.
545-1811.
Check out his YouTube. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it. All right, we've reached our destination. There's the tank. That's going to be pretty snug in there. Looks like the homeowner did a little work here for us. Now we're just going to figure out how to get all of our stuff in. I just parked up on the lawn. How you feeling? We've got access right over here. So we can get the dump truck in there to backfill. But you got plenty of room in here for everybody. For you? We can disconnect the trailer and then I can move it with the machine.
I get it. There's more houses down there though, right?
Yeah, but there's also like a little bit of a turnaround right where I am. You're not going to swing it with that though. We're definitely blocking the roadways. So I guess what, Mikey will come in here?
Well, I'm gonna back.
You're backing in here? You want me to move that wood? No? I'll probably hit that power line once or twice. I'm always good for the overhead stuff. Jammer's just hanging out back there. Huh? You don't think I'm getting the tank out of there? I mean, it's tight.
Is that 48 inches?
I'd never measured. I actually came here and did a site inspection, walked around the whole home. I didn't see anything. I called Casey. She said, yeah, there's 4 flags there. So I came back and then saw the 4 flags. That's pretty tight.
Well, I don't think I mean, maybe it's 275.
It's going to be touching the bill cut. Yeah, maybe a 275.
Okay.
Which means it's going to leak. Because 275s are above ground tanks. So we'll just pull the mason in here and I'll dig out of it to backfill. So if you'll come over, if you look over here, there's a bit of a turnaround. I don't know if we can utilize it. This is what we do every site. And believe it or not, I actually did a site inspection here. So this is pretty good right here. For you?
I don't have it though.
You'll make that.
I don't have it.
You're gonna run over the bushes here a little bit, but
Bushes, this tree stump.
yeah, just cut the tree stump close and you'll get in
I
there.
have to pull in.
Listen, you need me to drive it, I'll drive it.
We all know I'm the driver here.
You are. Okay. And that line looks pretty low.
Let's take the machine off first.
This is God's country up here. Hey, Jimmer. Okay, gonna offload the equipment and begin. So we are up, we're Sullivan County here, and in Sullivan County, they've got a casino. Mike's a big blackjack gambler. Not big, he just loves the sport of it. He's very good at it. But we love football. We're a football wrestling family. They all wrestled. They all played football. Everybody's got 10 years of football under their belt. I was a football coach for 13 years. Unbelievable winning record. But if we're close, we gotta go make some football parlays. And just because I feel lucky, put 200 on black. All right? We'll see how it is when he gets back. Tell you, we got up to the site. It's a horizontal tank, contaminated product inside of it because they didn't enter it and clean it. That's a leg flange to put a leg because it's an above ground tank. Homeowner knew I was wrong and they said it didn't leak. So we're going to take care of this remediation, this above ground tank. Check another one for tank masters. If you have an underground tank, first off, 15 to 25 years, remove it. If that tank is a 275 gallon tank, 90% of the time it's an above ground tank that the contractor buried. It's got a shorter life expectancy. Just take the darn thing out. If you know your tank's not leaking, beautiful. That's the best time to take them out, when they're not leaking.
Well, there has to be a
All right, so called it into the state. It's got a DEC spill number. We called the township, told the inspector. He's not coming out. So I talked to the homeowner, discussed a price to do the remediation. He's going to move forward with it. So I'm going to take that, push it off to the side, because when I do the remediation, I will then take that contaminated product and put it in the truck. No sense in putting it back in the hole. Before I backfill that, I'm going to line the excavation with 6 mil plastic. Then we'll put that back, come back, and complete a full remediation. All right, we're just finishing securing. This was the topsoil. He actually paid for this, so we're going to use it. So we'll put it down now. We'll cover it. That's the tank. That's covered. And I backfilled that just with the overburden. Just got a little slope to keep any water away from the foundation. And we'll put some plastic over that. That'll be filled with water when we get back, I'm sure. Unless it snows, because what's today's date?
November 10th.
November 10th. So it's going to start getting colder. We'll clean this up here a little bit. But that's it. We'll be back out here in 3 weeks or so to do a 7 to 10 ton remediation and finish her up. If you got an underground oil tank and it's been in there for more than 15 years, remove it. If your underground tank is a 275 gallon tank, chances are it's an above ground tank. Shouldn't be in there. Here's the leaking. So Mikey just came back. Did I win?
No.
No. Did you win?
Yes, I did.
Very nice. And he gets paid for today. That's all right. We love him. All right, we're gonna take our PID reading now. Moving?
65. 67. 70. 72.
Is it moving? Is it moving up? I can't see.
Yeah.
Because I ran my GoPro over.
70.
All right, it's going slow and I'm getting a cramp in my arm. So it's above DEC standard. So it is a leaker. If I kept that on there, it probably would have been the number I predicted.
What was 270?
Yeah, so. Okay, folks, we're done. Morning, folks. We did this one pretty quick. We worked out a number, one set number for him to clean this up. It was like $5 grand, I'm not sure, somewhere around there. So we've got Craig. He's just dumped. We initially dumped that and left about 4 to 5 tons. We put another 4 to 5 tons there of all screen. We're going to take this stuff out, put it in the back. Actually, we're going to line that excavate what is that called? That's called a truck bed. Yes, when you get older, things seem to slip slide away from you. That's sad, but it's going to happen to you too. We'll line that truck bed with plastic so nothing drips out, and when we get to the facility, when we dump it, everything slides out. We'll put all that crap in it and we'll clean it up real good. We'll get back into this void. We'll get the little bit of overburden here, which I think probably a yard, and then we'll get to the bad stuff. I'm not going to take an initial start point. Why? Because I got nowhere to go here, nowhere to go here, nowhere to go here, just here and down. So I don't expect this to exceed 5 tons, of which what I can get in there. So that's our plan, and then we'll backfill all of this and grade it properly. I'll crush that thing up into a little piece of metal like that and throw it in the Silverado, because Sammy is taking that. And we're doing all this because we're going to head over to Minisink and finish that remediation today also. So we've got a lot going on today. We're excited. Christmas is coming. I've been pretty good, so I know Santa's going to be good to me. I know it. Are you listening, Nance?
suck at this.
All right, so
I got made fun of.
man, that's bad. And it's wet sand, so
Wet?
that's hard to regulate and determine. So everybody get a good look, because we're gonna do another $100 challenge. Apparently Daddy has fallen into money. But it's the holidays. Oh, it's the holidays. Give back. Are we ready to give our numbers?
Yeah.
I'll give mine first. That is 5.34. Craig, come on over. Who's ever ready to give their number, come on over.
5.68.
Michael just threw a handful in. He's tainted the evidence.
5.07.
Craig, you can say yours loud.
5.15.
Wow, we are tight. We are tight.
Really? I thought I was gonna be nowhere near anybody.
Now we are within 2.22.
All of us?
All right, yeah. So Jammer will let us know within the hour, or actually hour and a half. All right, brother, be safe. Okay. All right, this is all completed. That void's really compacted, because I know he's gonna put all those slate walkway pieces in. This is all raked back. Good soil. You know, tough conditions when the soil is wet like that. It gets a little clumpy, but that's good compared to the little bit of roadway damage we did. And that's it, folks. That's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.